we went through a very interesting exercise. What we decided is, hey, if we were going to break away and create a brand new company that would kick 75F's ass, which of our current employees would we want to bring along with us to help us do that? What kind of belief system, what values did these people exhibit that would want us to specifically want to carry them along to the new company? And we came across these consistent behaviors, we came across these current belief systems that these people had, and those basically became the core values that would be the belief system that people should be having to help them be most successful at 75F.
Extreme ownership.
And what that really means is like people, once they've been given an assignment, go ahead and execute that independently. They're independently grabbing hold of the problem and say they're taking extreme ownership of this and they will see it through completion. And that's fundamentally very, very required in terms of not having to micromanage people, in terms of having people who have a belief system that they can overcome whatever hurdles are needed without necessarily even having to be guided every step of the way.
Extreme ownership is full accountability.
Extreme ownership is not checking boxes. It's seeing things through all the way to the end.
Extreme ownership also means knowing how to plan ahead and prioritize in a fast-paced dev environment without compromising on quality.
And owning all the successes and failures that come with it.
Extreme ownership is getting the job done regardless of anything else that's going on.
You proceed in your work effectively and efficiently to deliver a high-quality output on time or ahead of schedule.
Innovation.
I mean, we are a disruptive company. We want to disrupt the industry. We want to make sure that we leave the future to be much better. If that's the case, that we're really looking for people who have the ability to look at problems and see an opportunity over there, who can turn things around. Even in the face of challenges, we can find a way of circumventing them or even using them to our own advantage.
Innovation means challenging the status quo.
Innovation means playful imagination and persistence.
Innovation is bringing a novel approach to a challenge in a way that results in substantially improved outcomes.
Is working with a group of people who are thinking outside the box, outside of themselves, and really pushing the boundaries.
Innovation is more than just a light bulb moment. It's problem solving, adding value, which leads to significant positive change.
Doing something new with technology, applying it in a different way, or extending technology a little bit to make life better, to solve a problem.
Teamwork.
We believed that if you want to go fast, you can go alone. But if you want to go far, you have to go together. So it's exceptionally important that we have the right mix of people who can carry us along on this journey and be part of the journey. Right? So we want a supportive group, so we want people who are team players and not necessarily narcissists or concerned about their own performance, but as the group as a whole, right? Because that's a collective that we really want to make sure moves to a new place.
Teamwork is working together to create something bigger and better than ourselves.
Teamwork means being able to act boldly while maintaining humility, knowing that you have partners who are there for you if you run into a problem.
Continuously collaborating and learning from one another as we rapidly improve the product that we're delivering to the customer, and while we all learn and grow individually along the way.
Teamwork is the trust you build between the people who are working toward the same goals.
Teamwork is working together to achieve something extraordinary, something that you cannot do by yourself.
Everyone who's raised their hand to ask for help or take responsibility. It's everyone who's given encouragement or support to others, who's worked or sacrificed to get a little bit better, to make their project or product a little bit better because they knew that our customers and our company was counting on them.
Tenacity.
As a CEO, I think it is the one that I've come to rely on the most. We're looking for people who have the right mindset, who have the right amount of hardened experiences that will carry them through. So tenacity is an exceptionally important piece as we go through life. That's been a very fundamental piece of things that are going to make people successful at 75F.
I had a chance to meet Royal Robbins, and he taught me to never let go on the face of a cliff until gravity rips you off. I found that I could go farther than I thought I could by using this technique.
Tenacity means not letting problems stop you. It means that the obstacles in your path aren't your limiting factor.
and they won't stop you from the solutions that you've set out to achieve.
Tenacity means never giving up.
It means being able to execute and deliver on an objective.
Tenacity is resilience in the face of adversity.
Tenacity is taking extreme ownership of what you're doing and making sure that it's perfect in the end.
Tenacity is taking an idea from start to finish and not stopping until we get to the finish line.
As we go through this experience as a startup, as we go through it as a disruptor, all of these we believe are going to be necessary to help us achieve our goal.